Passive pedals have always been pretty simple. You either get a clutch or you get a throttle. But this one does something new. This is the Simucube Co-Pedal, a passive pedal that can be both. A lot of active pedal users want an excellent companion pedal, but not everyone needs two active pedals. Some racers just want a throttle or a clutch that actually feels like it belongs in the setup. Now this is where the Simucube Co-Pedal comes in. Instead of building two separate pedals, Simucube made one that switches between roles. The pedal comes with two arc pieces. You have one for clutch and one for throttle. When you switch between the arc pieces, the pedal will feel completely different. The clutch being less linear, obviously, and the throttle being that linear throttle you know. Additionally, when you swap out the arc piece, you can also swap out the spring. You get a stiffer spring for the other. And also, when you have the throttle on, you'll obviously have a throttle pedal face. When you want to swap out the throttle arc piece to the clutch arc piece, you can swap out the pedal face too to actually make it feel more like a clutch. In the box included, we have the special tool that you can work through the spring preload and also take the spring apart when you want to swap out between throttle and clutch. In addition, we'll have the hex 4 that you'll use when you actually swap out the arc piece and make any adjustments to the pedal face or swap out the pedal face completely. So basically, all tools included. So when you guys get your Co-Pedal, it'll come as a throttle. I'll show you how to swap it out to a clutch. First thing, remove the little pin here, release that little bolt. There you go. The pedal arm is now released. I'm gonna lay that down for a little bit. We're gonna come back to the pedal face. Now we got the arc piece exposed. Go in with the hex 4. The screw is going to be nice and tight. Release that. There you go. That's off. Give it a little notch from the other side. There you go. And the bolt is released. Take off the arc piece. This is the throttle. You can identify that from T. We're going to go with the clutch. That's going to say C. That's how you see which profile you're going to put in. Let's go in with the arc piece. Get that right bolt. Everything is lined up nicely. There you go. Back piece, screw in. Hex 4 and nice and tight so that everything keeps together, holds together. There you go. Okay, so arc piece is now in. Let's go to the back piece. Take out your special tool. You're gonna need the special tool to just give that a little notch, make it loose, go in with your hands and roll that out. Please note, when you're taking off the back piece here, you wanna have the preload set to the lowest. There you go, it's now open. Got the spring right here, spring off, put the right spring in. Back piece, screw that on. And again, go as far as you can with your hands, and then special tool, give that a little notch again. So we keep things in nice and tight. There you go. Okay. Pedal face. Hex 4. Now, if you have the active pedal, this is going to be just your familiar process when you swap out the pedal face. This is the same exact thing. Pretty much. 2 screws out. There you go. The other one. Oop. Okay, pedal face. Take out the clutch pedal face right here. I'm gonna set that to the middle. Obviously, you have multiple positions you can have your pedal face at, so you can set it up just how you like it. Screws in. There you go. Okay, lift up the pedal arm. go in with the little bolts. There we go. And pin. Done. Okay, so now we have the pedal set up as clutch. I'm gonna run you through the adjustments you can make to the pedal in addition. This is the preload, so depending on what type of pedal you like, stiffer, a little looser, here's how you tighten the preload. You go in with your special tool, like that. You can also like turn this with your hand, but it's pretty stiff. There you go. Now we have a little tighter pedal in our hands. You got the pedal face. If you're familiar with the active pedal or have one at home, this is the exact same system. So you don't have to take the screws off completely. Loosen those out. You got the low position, the middle, the high position. All right, other important thing, the pedal resting angle. You can change that to your liking. This is what you do. Take out the pin, take that little screw out. You got that pedal arm released. This is how you'd kind of make that longer. Let's make an aggressive pedal resting position here. Bolt back in and pin. Keep together like that, and then tighten that back in. You got a pretty aggressive resting angle right there. And also, like, in addition to the arc profile here, or the arc piece, you can make subtle adjustments to the force curve by changing the location of that screw right here. So you're gonna make a small change to the force curve. All of that is explained in the quick start menu, so be sure to check that out when needed. What else? Okay, one more thing, the treble, the pedal treble. I'm just gonna show it to you quickly. You got that screw right here. You got little room, little space to move back and forth. That is basically the pedal treble. Although it doesn't seem like that, it'll make a big difference. The Simucube Co-Pedal is for sim racers who say already have an active pedal and want to complement the setup with the Simucube throttle or a clutch. This is your pedal. Or say someone's been specifically waiting for a clutch from Simucube. So say you now have a throttle and an active pedal as a brake. Now you can have a full Simucube setup with the clutch as well. Or say someone who haven't tapped into Simucube yet, this is your chance to get a full Simucube pedal set. For a lot of people, this will be the point when they go full Simucube. So yeah, it's a passive pedal that can be either throttle or a clutch, built with the same Simucube engineering you'd expect. And it's designed to actually feel right in both roles. This is the Simucube Co-Pedal.